Located in the heart of northern Vietnam, Hanoi, imbued with a vibrant atmosphere, is one of Vietnam's oldest cities, with a history dating back over 1,000 years. Walking through the old quarter of Hanoi, the old colonial buildings stand as vestiges of the French presence, leaving an indelible mark on its architecture. Its tree-lined streets, people on cafe terraces, scenes commonly seen in European countries, have become part of Vietnamese culture and habits. Hanoi's culture is a kaleidoscope of traditions, art, and gastronomy. Strolling through its narrow streets feels like stepping into a living painting. Street vendors offer local delicacies, while ancient temples resonate with prayers and incense. The Don Xian Market, located in the heart of Hanoi's Old Quarter, is one of the largest and most bustling markets in the city. Established in 1889 during the French colonial era, Dom Xian is a symbol of Vietnamese culture and commerce. The Temple of Literature in Hanoi is an extraordinary testament to the country's rich cultural history. This ancient complex, immersed in its tranquil courtyards and elegant pavilions that invite reflection and contemplation, was founded in 1070 by King Lai Ton Tong to honor Confucius and celebrate education and culture. The temple, considered the country's first university, is an architectural marvel. Every detail is designed to inspire a sense of respect for knowledge and learning. Visitors can admire inside stone steels commemorating the brightest graduates of the imperial exams, a practice deeply rooted in Vietnamese cultural tradition. These graduates were selected through rigorous exams that tested their knowledge of Confucian classics and their governance skills. Every year, thousands of Vietnamese students come here to pray for success in their studies, keeping alive the tradition of learning that has deep roots. The mausoleum dedicated to Ho Chi Minh reveals in its majesty the devotion and gratitude for this leader who defeated a world power like the United States and unified the country. The mausoleum was inaugurated on August 29, 1975, on the 30th anniversary of the proclamation of Vietnam's independence. In the adjacent gardens stands the one-pillar pagoda, one of Hanoi's architectural and spiritual jewels, known for its millennial history and unique structure symbolizing a lotus flower emerging from the water. Built in 1049 by King Lai Tong, this pagoda is a tribute to the goddess of mercy Quan Am. According to legend, the king built this pagoda in gratitude after having a vision in which the goddess offered him a child while he meditated in his garden. Hon Kim Lake, nestled in the pulsating heart of Hanoi, is a gem of tranquility surrounded by the hustle and bustle of urban life. Crossing its iconic red wooden bridge, you reach the Ngoc Sun Temple, majestically standing on Jade Island in the center of the lake. This temple, with its elegant architectural structures, is a place of devotion and contemplation. Inside the temple, incense permeates the air while statues of Buddhist deities silently watch over the devotees. From its courtyards, you can admire a breathtaking view of the lake. Located on the western shores of Westlake is the Chua Tran Quoc Pagoda. Dating back to the 6th century, it is one of Hanoi's oldest and most significant pagodas. Its picturesque location, surrounded by centuries-old trees and offering a spectacular view of the lake, gives it an atmosphere of serenity and tranquility. Its architecture reflects traditional Vietnamese style, with elegant towers and rich ornamental details. Not far away is the Chuen Tan Temple, built during the reign of Emperor Lai Tai To in the 11th century, dedicated to Huynh Tien Tran Vu, a protected deity of the ancient city of Hanoi. The Chuen Tan Temple is also known for its large bronze statue of Tran Vu, said to have been cast in the 17th century and one of the largest and oldest in Vietnam. The Quan Chuang Gate remains the only entrance gate to the ancient city walls of Hanoi. Built during the reign of Emperor Lai Tai To in the 13th century, its imposing structure has survived centuries of changes and transformations, including wars and revolutions that have shaped Vietnam's destiny. Majestic and imposing, the St. Joseph's Cathedral, also known as Notre Dame Cathedral of Hanoi, shines with its facade and soaring towers standing against the sky. Built in the late 19th century by French colonizers, the cathedral is a magnificent example of the fusion between European Gothic style and local craftsmanship. Its stained glass windows filter sunlight, creating a mystical atmosphere inside the central nave. The sumptuously decorated altars and sacred statues evoke a sense of devotion and reverence in the faithful and visitors. The Maison Centrale, also known as the Hoa Lo Prison, also dates back to the colonial era. Built by the French in the 19th century, the Maison Centrale was notorious for its inhumane conditions and the brutal treatment of Vietnamese political prisoners detained there. It became infamously known during the Vietnam War for its use as a prison for political prisoners, including many American POWs, such as Senator John McCain. And for sure, a visit to Hanoi's Train Street, one of the city's most unusual and fascinating attractions, cannot be missed. It is a narrow residential street in the Hon Kim district, where houses and shops are just inches from the railway tracks. The train street attracts those who want to experience the thrill of a train passing just inches away. During the day, the street is quiet, with residents going about their daily activities, but a few times a day, chairs and tables must be removed to allow the train passing safely.